Good morning. Welcome you all to my video lecture. I am Ramesh Babu. I am working as an assistant professor in Erode Sengundar Engineering College, Erode. Today, I am going to discuss the future tense in this video. As we all know, tense is taking a pivotal role in English language. If you want to learn any languages, you must know about all the tenses in that language, then you can be the master in any language. So in this class, I'm going to discuss a lot about future tense. So what is the important role of future tense in the tenses? Before going to the future tense, I would like to give a brief things about the tenses. The tense is used to denote time and action in any sentences. Example, I'm teaching English. Even in the sentence, you can note out one tense. Here I have used the present continuous in the tenses because that is the basic things we should know about. If you take any tenses, any sentences in English languages, there should be a tense. So this is the mandatory for all the learners. You must be thorough with the tenses, then you can converse with others easily without any mistakes. So today, and I'm just going to talk about the future tense. In English, there are four kinds of future tenses. We can know one by one. They are simple future, future continuous, future perfect, future perfect continuous. These are four categories of future tenses. So what do you mean by future tense? Future tense is nothing but it is used to refer the time and action that should be referred in the future times. So not it is not having a connection with the present and past. It is to be happened in the future. Example, now the time is 10 o'clock. See what happens after 10, even if it is 10:05 or 10:10 or 10:15, you have to use future in the sentences. So this is called the mandatory of the future tenses. I told you the four types. I mentioned here what are the four types of future tenses. Even each type has its specific things about the future. Example, number one, simple future. Where do we use a simple future in the sentences? Point number one, it is used to denote facts or events of certainty. Anything happens in the future, so it is a fact. Sometimes it may be a fact or any event. So we denote some sort of events or a fact in the future. We have to use future tenses. The second one, even to express your readiness. You're talking with your friends. You tell your friends, tomorrow morning I can come with you. I can join with you. If you tell like that, even you have to use some simple feature in the sentences. It also gives an offer or a suggestion using shall or will. If you use any modal verbs like shall or will, you can use along with the future tense. I shall come with you or I will do this work. So future tense mostly they see the format of future tenses shall or will plus verb plus one. Verb plus one means present tense. Example, will come. Shall plus go, shall go. Will plus rain, will rain. I shall go there. I shall go there to meet my friends. It will rain tomorrow or it will rain by evening. So this is the occasions we are using future tenses. So future tenses are using the events or certainty happening in the future. So next one. Examples. Now let's go for the examples of future tenses. The minister will visit our place tomorrow. It will rain evening. He will call me next week. My friends will help me to finish it. The teacher will come in a few minutes. You see the first sentence. The first sentence I mentioned here, The minister will visit our place tomorrow. So tomorrow he will visit places because it is already planned by the minister. So he may visit this place tomorrow. So we have used here will plus visit, will visit. The second one, it will rain evening. So evening definitely, because it is a cloudy evening, it will rain. So we can use here it will rain. He will call me next week. So next week it is to be happened. Next week he will call me. My friends will help me to finish it. Who will help me? My friends will help me to finish it. So will plus help, will help. It is a future tense. Then the teacher will come in a few minutes. So in a few minutes the teacher may come to the class. So it is going to be happened very near future. So we use will plus come. So these are the examples of future tenses. So mostly in these sentences we have used will plus V1 to denote the future accents in these sentences. Next one, future continuous. What do you mean by future continuous? Future continuous is nothing but an action is happening in the future. So it may happen, even it may be continuing in the future. So it is going on in the future, not entered. Sometimes in the future it is going on. It is used to denote an event that is ongoing in the future, to extend ourselves in the future. Then to predict future events, to refer to events in the future that have a continuous nature or occur regularly. Something is happening regularly in the future, you can use by future continuous. So what is the format of future continuous? Will plus V plus verb plus ing. Will plus V plus verb plus ing. It is the format of future continuous. Example, will be calling, will be working, will be running, will be preparing. An actions are happening in the future. Sometimes in the future, actions are happening but not entered. Let's see some examples of future continuous. Examples: I will be working for 6 hours. He will be preparing for the exam. They will be traveling since morning. Mac will be walking home. Rose will be watching TV now. I have given them 5 sentences of future continuous. All the sentences are going sometime in the future at some point of times. Example, I'll be working for 6 hours. Will be plus working. It is the future continuous. The person who is mentioned in the sentence will be working for 6 hours. Still he will be working in the futures, not yet completed. He will be preparing for the exam. So he will be preparing for the exam in the future. They will be traveling since morning. So they started their journey earlier, but still they will be traveling since morning. So Mac will be walking home. Will be plus walking. Rose will be watching TV now. So she will be watching TV now. So in these sentences we can know about what are the formula used here. Will be plus working, will be plus preparing, will be plus traveling, will be plus working, will be plus watching. So one a common rule for future continuous, here the prepositions like for and since used in this future continuous. For it is used for a period of time, and since is used for point of time. So I can give more details about for and since when I teach a preposition. Next one, future perfect. It is used to refer to an action which will have been completed at some time in the future. Future perfect means an action happened in the past, but sometime in the future it may have entered. So it is called future perfect. The formula for future perfect, will have plus past participle V3 form. Will have plus V3 form. It's used for future perfect. Example, will have done, will have arrived, will have joined, will have developed, will have left. So once again, will have done, will have arrived, will have joined, will have developed, will have left. So these are the examples of future perfect. Future perfect is nothing but an action already happened in the past, but it will be completed in the future. So most of the time future perfect all the times will be followed by V3 form. Some students will be confusing about what is a V3 form. V3 form is nothing but it is a past participle in any tenses. If you take any tenses, there will be V1, V2 and V3. V1 refers to the present tense, V2 refers to the past tense, and V3 refers to the past participle. The word tense past participle maybe can be used along with will be, will have. Likewise, you have to use. So here it is used after the future perfect, like will have done, will have arrived, will have joined, will have developed, and will have left. Let's go for examples of future perfect. Ram will have left his house by 7 p.m. The officer will have verified all the files by this time tomorrow. The meeting will have been entered by 12 noon. The team will have reached the conclusion within 2 hours. The books will have been sold by tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So here I have given the 5 sentences. Of the 5 sentences, you can see what are the future perfect tenses used. Number 1, will have left. The second sentence, will have verified. Third sentence, will have been entered. Fourth one, will have reached. Fifth one, will have been sold. So these are the examples of future perfect. So future perfect meaning is an action happened in the past and completed sometimes in the future. So now let's go to the next one, future perfect continuous. What do you mean by future perfect continuous? Future perfect continuous means an action happened in the past, but it is going even in the future. There is no point of time. It is not completed in the future, but still it is going on in the future. So that is called future perfect continuous. It is used to describe an event that's ongoing and will complete sometime in the future. Example format, will have plus been plus verb plus ing. Will have plus been plus verb plus ing. This is a format of future perfect continuous. Examples, will have been dancing, will have been training, will have been browsing, will have been living, will have been sleeping. These are the examples of future perfect continuous. Once again, will have been dancing, will have been training, will have been browsing, will have been living, and will have been sleeping. Now let's go to the examples of future perfect continuous. Examples, they will have been living in Mumbai for 10 years. She will have been driving the car for 10 hours. My grandfather will have been walking for 3 hours. In all these sentences, you can see future perfect continuous are denoted by will have been plus verb plus ing. The second sentence, will have been plus driving. Third one, will have been plus walking. So here we have used the future perfect continuous. The meaning is they will have been living in Mumbai for 10 years. 10 years ago they started to live in Mumbai, but still they are living in the Mumbai. So for this kind of a sentence, you have to use future perfect continuous. The second sentence, she will have been driving the car for 10 hours. So for more than 10 hours, she will have been driving the car. She already started driving the car, but still she is driving the car. For this type of sentences, we have to use future perfect continuous. The third one you can see now, will have been walking for 3 hours. So even all these sentences, the one common rule is we have used for 10 years, for 10 hours, for 3 hours. So these kind of sentences normally followed by the future perfect continuous. But for and since, I told it earlier, for and since I will give more explanations when I teach prepositions, because it has a pivotal role in English language, especially in continuous tenses. The continuous tenses for and since must be used, and there is a lot of differences between these two words. I will explain you, and I will give more details in the preposition classes. These are the types of future continuous. Mostly all four types of future tenses, like simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous. One must be thorough with all the format of future tenses. Then they have to use frequently in their conversation in order to become the master in using the future tenses. Thank you all. If you have any queries regarding future tense, you can send your queries to my